you're actually going to vlog it?
Yeah, I'm actually going to vlog it. So I'm here with Stephen. Say hi, Stephen.
Hi.
And we're walking down the road after having been at a meeting, reflecting a bit on the Church of England Ministry Experience Scheme with a few of the important people at Church House nationally, and talking about the experience of the Stepney Intern Scheme, which Stephen is now on. The bit that I was supposed to give was my reflections on being a placement supervisor and what difference it makes in the local church, and I'm just going to give four very brief C's about it. The first is confidence. There's an increased confidence in our congregation because of there's Fiona, the scheme leader, interrupting and heckling. And there's an increased confidence in our congregation that develops when people come and join the church on things like the Stepney Intern Scheme, because they begin to believe that what we have is worth learning from, what we have is worth understanding and exploring and potentially even going and replicating or being inspired by. And so I've seen a number of people in our congregation, in our local church, just grow in their sense of confidence for who we are and what we have and what God is doing among us, because people are coming on placement, coming for a year, coming for 6 months, coming to train and to experience our church. So confidence. Second is challenge, the challenge of fresh eyes. One of the things I love is spending time every September, October with somebody new on the scheme who's saying, why do you do it that way? What's the story? What happened? That makes no sense to me. And there's a lot to be said for the challenge of fresh eyes, to keep us fresh, to keep us going back and reimagining ministry, reimagining what we do, and thinking about how we can reach and bless and serve our neighbourhood more effectively. So number one is confidence, number two is challenge, number three is the connections. Connections with new people and new communities. The lovely thing about having other people on the leadership team in the church is that they have more time to go and have those coffees, to have those, to host the home groups, life groups, connect groups, whatever you call them, to spend time with people. And perhaps because they are, they're younger than me, and they're coming from different backgrounds, different experiences, they're going to connect with different people in different ways. The variety of different personalities and gifts and temperaments means that we can connect with more people in our neighbourhood, in our parish, than what I could do alone. So number one, confidence, increasing congregation. Number two, challenge of fresh eyes. Number three, the connections with new people. And finally, number four, the creativity of new programmes and new opportunities. A couple of years ago, we had a young woman on the Stepney Intern Scheme with us who said, can I do something during Holy Week? And it included creating things like a prayer labyrinth and prayer corners, all kinds of amazing things, stuff that I just wouldn't have had the time or even the inspiration for, but that she did amazingly. And no doubt sometime in the next few months, Stephen's going to just come up with something really creative and really interesting that will connect with new people in different ways and that I wouldn't have been able to come up with. And that also gives permission to other people in our congregation to be creative with thinking about the opportunities and the projects and the groups that will meet new people. So 4 reasons why I think that the Stepney Intern Scheme is great and these ministry experiences are great from the point of view of a parish vicar. First, confidence increases in the congregation. Second, you get the challenge of fresh eyes. Third, you get connections with new people. And fourth, there's creative opportunity to develop new mission programs. That's all from us.
Bye.